Oh, this is an interesting look I've got. I'm gonna do my everyday makeup today. Got my little makeup bag. I thought I'd just do an update because I've not done one for a while. I always post like my before and afters, and I feel like it makes sense to show what I actually do. To start out, at the minute I've been using this Belif moisturiser. It's the True Cream Aquabomb. I don't actually think you can get this in the UK, which is annoying because I do like it. I have been using these little milk sticks. So this is the brightening one. I like them just because they are a bit of a novelty. They're quite refreshing as well. I've also got this Skin Blur one, which I do like. Milk is launching at Cult Beauty as well. I normally put that where I get oily and around my brows because I feel like if my brows are too greasy, like, product just does not hold. I've been doing my brows first because I find it easy now. I've got microbladed brows. So now draw them in and then I can go around and neaten them up. Otherwise, I end up getting foundation over them and they look rubbish. So I'm using Brow Wiz. I'm using taupe today. I have got medium brown as well, which is a bit too dark for me, but sometimes I pop a little bit just on the ends of my brows. So for concealer, I've been using Tarte Creaseless Concealer. The colour is too dark for me, but it's fine for like around my brows. I can get away with it just about. And then like that. If you walking, if you walking, if you walking into my foundation, I normally use True Match. I've got two colours because I'm really lazy. I never pick the right colour in anything. I just guess, and like, what guess was this? When have I been that colour in my life? But yeah, so I just mix up, really. I mostly use it because it's just so easy to blend. Like, I've had really nice thick, like, good coverage foundations, but they're a pain to blend. And I tend to blob it on and then go over with a beauty blender. Eye Eraser Concealer I always think is good, and it's just an easy option. I tend to powder my face first. I learned loads from Sarah Rashkoff's video where she showed what's his face, you know, the guy who does Kylie Jenner's makeup, and I did actually learn loads from that. So yeah, I tend to powder my face first and then bake as like a secondary thing, and I usually contour with this. It's one that my mum fetched me from Sephora. This I learned from Alice Olivia C. I'll link her Instagram below. So in her YouTube, like, everyday makeup thing, she like goes like that, which I don't know why I didn't work that out. That kind of does show your cheekbone a lot easier. This is going to look really severe, but I will buff it all in. Or I may just forget and realise at some point during the day. I do a little bit like here. I've got quite a short forehead, so I try to make it look like a nice oblong. Once I've done all like the basic base, when I've got time I will use the Fit Me powder, which is amazing. I love it. Like, I think it's one of the best products I've bought in 2018. Ignore this, like, what am I even... They're just easy to use, so it's the one I've got rolling about. So I think I copied this off Jamie Genevieve. I just like re-carve in my cheek. That's sort of what I do contour wise. We're not finished, don't panic. Occasionally I will put a little bit of like one of these colours through my socket on my eyes, but really for like everyday makeup I've not been bothering with eyeshadow. I do like a little bit underneath though. Mascara, I've only been using this one a few days, but I do like it. I like it because it's really dry, like it's got a dryness to it. And I am very messy when it comes to makeup, so this is easier for me. And I ought to actually tell you what the name is. This is the Volume Effect one. I will put it below. Yeah, it's the YSL one. I love that mascara. Like, there is minimal mess. And I've put on loads of coats. I feel like I need some lips now, so we're gonna do that. I've been using Strip Down by MAC, which is one I used to use years ago, and I ran out or lost it or something, and I've repurchased finally. My lips are quite wonky, so I do tend to overline them quite a lot, and sometimes I make the side that's bigger even bigger because I just can't seem to work it out. The lipstick that I'm using a lot, pretty much most days, is the L'Oreal Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's the chocolate one in Volupto Choco. So I usually put this on with a lip brush because otherwise it's very dark. But with a lip brush and like a lighter covering, it's beautiful. We're almost done. I look very pale, but I haven't been fake tanning, I just don't have time recently. Bit of Fix Plus. This highlighter I love, so it's the Bobbi Brown Highlighting Glow Highlighting Powder Duo. It looks like that, and it's amazing. It is a Christmas one, but I don't know if it's like one of these that are from the main range or just similar. And then I put quite a lot on my nose, which is a little obsession I've got into. And just a little bit above my brow. The last thing I do once I've finished faffing about is stick my brows up. And I've gone back to soap brows because it's the only thing that lasts all day. This is disgusting. I need a little like tin for it or something. But I squirt a bit of Fix Plus or generally a cheaper setting spray or something. Just stick up the fronts. Oh, that looks a little severe. I look like a Disney character, like an evil sorcerer. So that is my makeup pretty much done. I've got a very shiny nose, but it's a bit of a phase I'm going through. I'm going to do my hair now, just because I think it's worth just sticking it all in one. I use the GHD Curve Curler, so this is like the biggest wand, I think. And really, I'm not that fancy with it. This is what I do on like a day-to-day basis when I ain't got all day and I just want it to look presentable. So I tend to start at the front and I just do a little backwards facing one, like that. And then just go around my head and do big sections. I always do massive sections and then end up having to go in and do littler ones, but I'd rather just get like a base curl and then add to it. I do them all facing away on both sides, and that is purely because I'm lazy these days. It just takes long and it's just easier to flick them all back. So I just add a few extra curls further up where it's not got much shape to it. Probably takes me as long eventually as if I just sectioned it and did it all properly, but I feel like it's a cheat. Like, is that curled? Have I done that? You know what as well? So close to 100,000 subscribers, which is a bit mental, but also good. I'm excited about that because I feel like it's a little achievement off Instagram. Instagram's great and I love it and I'm super happy. But like, it's nice to have fingers in other pies, isn't it? Like, you don't just want just Instagram. I find Instagram sometimes it's a bit exhausting, so I'm well happy that I'm almost at 100,000 people. So if you are one of them, that's really nice, thank you. For hairspray, I'm using the Schwarzkopf Silhouette, which somebody on Instagram recommended and said it's amazing. So, of course I bought it. I wouldn't say I've been using it religiously enough yet for me to judge, but I do think it's good and it smells nice. So I think I need to give it a few more weeks before I properly decide. That is me done for the day. As normal, I'll pop all the products below, so there'll be links and everything in there. But yeah, I hope you're all well and I'll see you soon. Bye.